welcome. I'm Emma and welcome to your practice. We're going to do a short 20-minute flow, so just something to warm up, get into the body, move around a little bit and breathe. So find your way to a comfortable seat. We've got two wrestling naughty puppies here, but just ignore them for now. So bring yourself to a comfortable seat. You can move the flesh of the glutes out of the way so that you can feel your sit bones connecting down to the earth. And just allowing the pelvis to feel heavy, settling down into the sit bones. Close the eyes. Just allow the hands to rest on the thighs, feeling that the hands and the wrists and the elbows and the shoulders are all completely relaxed. Feel then that the belly is relaxed and that you are drawing up through the spine, so through the spinal column, all the way up through the back of the neck, all the way up to the crown of the head. And so just feeling that length through the spine, from earth all the way up to the sky. The elevation through the spine. Relax the jaw and the tongue. Relax the eyes and the space in between the eyebrows. Take a deep inhale. Fill the chest and the lungs as you inhale. And a deep clearing exhale. Two more like that. So deep inhale. A deep exhale. One more deep inhale. Fill the chest and the lungs, and as you exhale, release and clear. So blinking the eyes open, bringing the hands to prayer, bring the prayer to the heart, bring the thumbs to the sternum. Just become aware of the energy between the palms of the hands. And gently bowing the head to the heart. And as we set the intention for our practice, begin to bring the awareness into the heart space. And setting an intention for your practice, which could be something just for now, just for this practice, or something you're working with already. Or you could send out a healing prayer to somebody who needs it, or to the whole of the world. So just becoming aware of an intention in the heart space for your practice. Take an inhale into the front of the heart. And exhale, release. Blinking the eyes open, let's come to our tabletop position. So bring yourself to your mat. So come to the center of your mat. Spread your fingers out wide. Try to feel that your wrists, your elbows, your shoulders are stacked in one line over the wrists, and try to really feel that the fingers are spread super wide and you're pushing down through the palms of the hands and through all of the fingers. Tilt your tailbone and draw in through the muscles of the pelvic floor, drawing your belly button in towards your spine. Push the floor away, inhale and lift the chest. As you exhale now, coming into your cat, arching your spine, pushing the floor away from you as you arch and dome the spine, drawing the belly in. Come back to your cow pose, inhale, lifting chest, drawing in through belly. As you exhale, coming into your cat pose, arching spine and relaxing the neck. And one last time, inhale, lifting chest and sternum here. And exhale as you come to your cat pose. And so then from here, tuck your toes, send the weight back, pelvis to heels, slowly begin to rise and lift the knees and glide the hips up towards the sky. So coming into your first downward facing dog, take an inhale, and as you exhale, feel the chest sinking down, the head heavy. You might want to walk it out, so perhaps one heel at a time, pressing down to the mat, so that you feel your way into the hamstrings, moving slowly into your downward facing dog, taking time to find all of the sticky, stiff, sore places, and just easing your way into them, perhaps with a bit of a twist from side to side. and maybe the head wobbles back and forth, side to side, just releasing through any last residual tension or stiffness. Take an inhale, take an exhale. Come up onto the balls of the feet. So from here now, bend your knees, let your belly come to your thighs. Feel that you're pressing towards the back of the mat. And then straightening the legs, pull up through the legs, pull through the belly, ripple your way forwards as you come into your arched plank, right up onto your tiptoes, doming the spine. Exhale, bend the knees and scoot back. Stay on the balls of the feet, straighten the legs, pull through the belly, ripple forward through the spine as you arch and dome, and then bend the knees and scoot back once again. Inhale, straight legs, doming the spine as you come forward into your arch plank, and exhale, scoot back, knees bend, and you find your way back to downward facing dog, and inhale. And an exhalation. Let's walk it forwards. So you can come to your tiptoes, or you can bend the knees, finding your way to your Uttanasana. So come up with a straight spine, lengthen the crown of the head forwards, pressing the tailbone back. Draw in through your belly button so you feel that lift up through Uddiyana Bandha. Exhale as you forward fold. Bend the knees to soften, catch the opposite elbows. Let your head be heavy as it hangs down. And then you start to straighten the backs of the legs. Slowly feel the weight coming forwards. And then release through the skull, through the spine. Feel your legs are strong and active as you draw in through the belly. Feel the spine is floppy. Take one more round of breath. And release. Bend your knees and slowly rolling all the way up. Take the arms out wide. Inhale as you lift all the way up to the sky. And exhale. Bring it to Samasthiti. So bring the hands to heart center, and we will come to the front of the mats. I just need to move her sleeping puppy out of the way, because she's in the way just a little bit. So just push her out of the way. There you go. All right, so coming to the front of the mat. Let your big toes touch. Let your toes lift, and then place them all the way down again, and press down through the toes and through the heels. Pull up the inner arches of the feet. Strong legs. Tucking the tailbone under, draw the belly button back and up. So you want to feel tail tucked and belly button drawing back and up. Open the shoulders, drawing the shoulder blades towards one another. And then inhale, let's raise the arms up. So coming all the way up with the palms of the hands together, inhalation. And then as we exhale, hinging at the hips and folding forwards. Bring the hands all the way down to the earth. Bend the knees if you need to. Heavy head. Halfway lift as you find your straight spine. Place hands down and step or float. To plank pose, press back into the heels, lift up through chest and sternum, take an inhale. Exhale, your choice. You can come to the knees or through your chaturanga. Don't go too low into your chaturanga. And then lift up into your upward facing dog. Downward facing dog, we roll over the toes and we find our way. Take an inhale as you lift the pelvis to the sky, and exhale as you sink the chest down. The arms are straight and strong. The belly is drawing in. You're sinking down into the heels and pressing through the balls of the feet and the big toes. Take one more inhale here. Take one more exhalation. With our next inhale, we're going to raise the right leg up to the sky. And we're going to bend the knee and twist. So opening it up. Try to stack the hips, drawing the heel towards your glutes. Looking beneath your right armpit. Take one more inhale. And exhale. Bring that right knee to the back of your your right tricep. Right knee to right tricep. Inhale as you kick it all the way up once again. Bend the knee, twist and open. Exhale, bring that right knee to the back of your left tricep. Bring weight forwards and hover. Inhale. Kick it all the way up straight and strong now. Inhale. And as you exhale, bring the weight forwards, knee to the nose. Arch the spine as you squeeze. Inhale now. This is the last one. Kick it up straight and strong. And as we exhale, we'll step all the way forwards, lowering your left knee. Coming into a low lunge. Release your back toe. Inhale as you rise up. Exhale as you sink a bit deeper. So finding your low lunge, sinking down into hips and groin, lift the heart space, inhalation. As we exhale now, place the hands down. Tuck your back toe once again and lift the right arm up to the sky as you rotate. So we come into a twist here, just an open twist. Parivrita Parsvakonasana. Try to move belly away from thigh as you inhale, and then as you exhale, bring the arm over the head. Try to turn the little finger down to the floor, lengthen to your fingertips, rotate as you look up to the sky. One more inhale, and as we exhale, bring that right hand down inside your right foot. Turn your back foot now to a 45-degree angle. Raise your left arm up to the sky as we come into our extended side angle pose, our Parsvakonasana. Keep a right angle in that front knee, reach for the sky with your inhale. As you exhale, the arm coming over the head, little finger turning down. Rotation through torso as you look towards the sky. One more inhale and exhale. Bring it all the way down. Heel toe right foot to edge of mat. Coming into your lizard lunge now. Set your hands directly beneath your shoulders. Inhale as you lift up through chest and sternum. Exhale as you sink a bit deeper down into your groin, your hips. Inhale to prepare now, and we'll step it back into plank pose. Exhale into your plank. So you're pressing back into plank, lifting up through chest and sternum. Then you come to the knees, or you move through chaturanga. You come all the way through your chaturanga, or you keep the spine straight and come to your belly. You can come into an upward facing dog here, or a cobra pose. You zip the legs together and you lift. And then you come to the knees, pelvis to heels, and you find your way back into a downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale. So you always have the choice of vinyasa, to come to the knees with a mini chaturanga and a cobra, or to come through your chaturanga and your upward facing dog. It's your choice. Inhale, exhale to the other side. So let's raise the left leg, inhalation. Bend the knee as you twist and open, stacking the hips. And then as you bring your weight forwards, bring that left knee to the back of your left tricep. Weight forwards here as you hover. Inhale as you kick it back up straight and strong. Bend the knee, twist and open with an inhale. And then your left knee to the back of the right tricep. So you find there a twist there. Inhale, kick it back up. This time, kick it straight and strong as you inhale through leg dog. As you exhale, bring the knee to the nose. Arch the spine and squeeze it in. Inhale, kick high, straight and strong. And exhale, let's step it all the way forwards. Coming into your low lunge. So release that back toe. Inhaling as we lift up. Exhaling as you sink a little deeper into your hips. Draw in through the belly to protect and activate the core and lift the spine, lift the heart space with an inhale, and then as we exhale, releasing down. Your right hand inside your left foot, you tuck the back toe, we lift the back knee. We rotate, reaching the left arm to the sky as you inhale here. As we exhale, bringing the arm over the head, turn little finger down to floor, turn the torso so you look towards the sky. Keep pressing into that back heel, one more inhale. And as we exhale, the left hand inside the left foot. Turn your back foot to a 45-degree angle now as we come into our Parsvakonasana. So that left knee has a nice right angle. We reach the right arm to the sky. Keep the core strong. Take one more inhale as you reach high. Your exhale, perhaps the arm comes over the head. Looking towards the sky now, inhale and lengthen. And as we exhale, that right hand coming down to the mat. Heel toe your left foot to the outside edge of your mat. And you're on the ball of the back foot as you prepare your lizard. Lift through chest and sternum as you inhale. Exhale, sink a little deeper into the hips and the groin. One more inhale. And as we exhale, set in plank pose. So your choice of vinyasa here, you can do your knees chest-chin, or you can do your chaturanga. So move slowly through chaturanga. Keep the elbows close to the side of your torso. Inhale as you lift up, coming to the tops of the feet. opening the chest, drawing shoulder blades towards one another, and then rolling over the toes as we find our way back to downward facing dog. You inhale to lift pelvis. You exhale to arrive fully, the chest sinking down heavy, the pelvis lifting up light. Pressing down through big toes and balls of feet, seeing the internal rotation of your legs. Pushing down through the palms of the hands and all of the fingers, and feeling almost as though the hands are spinning outwards. External rotation through the hands. One more inhale here. Keep drawing belly in. One more exhalation. Bend the knees. Look forwards. Get ready to either step or you can float to the front of your mat. Halfway lift as you straighten your spine. Crown forwards, tailbone back. And exhale, heavy head as you forward fold. Keep the legs strong. Keep the belly active. Let the head be heavy. Inhaling now as we rise. So coming all the way up, the palms coming together as we reach high. Pressing the pelvis forward, squeezing the glutes on, lifting the heart space. Exhaling to Samasthiti. So bringing the hands to prayer at heart center. You can close the eyes here just for a moment. So closing the eyes, bringing the awareness back to the heart space, noticing the heartbeats, and coming to the breath, just finding that gentle, powerful Ujjayi breath. One more inhale, one more exhale. We're going to blink the eyes open, bring the palms beside thighs, and then come up into your chair pose. So sinking down into your chair as you reach the arms high. Tucking the tail under slightly as you draw in through the core, drawing the rib cage in. Inhale. Exhale. Let's fold all the way forwards. Heavy head, strong legs. Halfway lift as we find our straight spine. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, placing the hands down. So you can either step or you can float to set your plank pose. So find your plank pose. Press back into heels, lift up through chest and sternum. Your choice of vinyasa, you can come to knees and come through cobra, or you can come all the way down through your chaturanga and you lift to your upward facing dog. Inhale as you open, exhaling as you roll over the toes and come all the way back to your downward facing dog. Take an inhale, clear it out with your exhale. The next inhale, we're going to raise the right leg up to the sky, straight and strong. Exhaling, we'll step it all the way forwards. Coming into our warrior one, turn your back foot 45. Inhale as you rise up, finding your warrior one. So sink deep down into your lunge. Pull up through your core. Feel strong through your legs and through your glutes. Lift the energy all the way up through your fingertips towards the sky. Exhalation. Let's find our way from here into warrior two. So taking the arms wide, open the pelvis, open the hips. You might need to rearrange the feet for that to feel comfortable. You sink down into your strong lunge. Soften the shoulders, shoot the energy out through the fingertips. Your drishti is beyond that middle fingertip on the right side, off into infinity. Draw in through the belly. Inhale, exhale. And from here we're going to make our way into triangle pose. So straighten your front knee, inhale. And then reach to the opposite wall with that right arm, exhale. Begin to glide the body down. Keep the body in a straight line through the center of the mat. And then reach your left arm to the sky. So you're bringing the back of your right hand to the inside of your right ankle. Opening the hips, so really try and open that left hip up towards the sky. Try to keep the body in a straight line. You can check by looking down to your right foot that your head is over the foot, so you don't want to have your head in front of the foot here. Try to make sure it's drawing back and over the foot. Last little adjustment here. Try to lengthen through the right side of your torso, contract through the left. Lengthen through right, contract through left. One more inhale. And as we exhale, we'll bend that right knee to release, coming back into our warrior two. Sink down into your lunge and then turn your palm to the sky. We'll reverse it. Inhale. Lift it up. So you can either stay here in your revolved warrior looking up to the sky, or you can come a little bit deeper. You can bring the arm over the head and you can gaze behind you. You can even bring your left arm behind you, tuck your fingertips into your hip, and you can reach a little deeper over behind. One more inhale. And one more exhale. So now we're going to turn. So turn your right foot anti-clockwise, 90 degrees. Bring your arms out beside you. Now check the alignment of your feet. Check your toes are slightly in and your heels are slightly out. Inhale. And then as we exhale, we're going to come down. So now try to get the body, the torso, parallel with the floor. The arms outstretched, taking inhalation. As you exhale, we're going to twist. So take your right hand to your left ankle, and your left arm can come behind you and tuck into that hip crease. Let the head be heavy so it drops down towards the earth. Keep the weight through the skull, and then you rotate your head to look towards the sky. Take an inhale and an exhalation. Let's release. So we're going to bend this left leg and turn the left toes to the corner of the mat, the back corner. Start to sink all the way down. You can use your hands there to support you. As you come into a ninja lunge, the hands coming into a prayer pose. From here, from your ninja lunge, we're going to travel to a ninja lunge at the front of your mat. So keep hands in prayer or support with the hands. Let your right toe turn to the corner of the mat and the right knee follow. If you need to, you support with your hands to come down. You lift the crown of the head. If it's better for your knee to be on the ball of your foot, you can be there, or you be on the heel. The hands in prayer if that feels good. Take an inhale. Lift, lift, lift. And as you exhale, start to turn. Bring the hands either side of your right foot as you turn to face the front. Lower your left knee. Release your back toe and inhale. Rise it up. Once again into your crescent moon lunge. So we're lifting the heart space. We're sinking a little bit deeper. And then opening, lifting the rib cage with an inhale. We release with the exhalation. Bring your fingertips down. We're going to fold this back. So slowly begin to lower back into your half Hanuman. Inhale as you lift the crown of the head. Exhale. Now activate the leg. You're pushing through the ball of that right foot. Lift the chest and begin to cast the heart forwards as you fold. We're going to do 3. So this is the first one, exhalation. Inhale now, arch the spine, chin to chest as you rise up. Exhale, second time, cast the heart forwards as you fold. One more time, inhale, chin to chest as you rise. And exhale, casting the heart forwards into your Hanuman, your half Hanuman. And slowly push with your fingers as you start to come forward. Place the hands either side of that right foot. Tuck your back toe. Inhale, lift your right leg all the way back to find downward facing dog. Take an inhale, lifting the pelvis, and an exhale. Take the knees nice and wide to the edges of the mat. Let's drop it down into child's pose. So take your time to come into your child's pose. Let the arms be straight. Use your fingertips and lift and pull. And you can feel the rib cage lifting up and away from the pelvis. You fold all the way down, the head is heavy. And relax here. So we'll take a few rounds of breath now here in our child's pose. So just allowing the head to feel heavy, the chest to feel heavy, the hips to release. Feel that as you breathe, you're drawing the breath into the back of the heart space, filling up the back of the lungs. And as you exhale, there's a release, there's a letting go. One more inhale. One more exhale. And slowly, slowly start to peel up. bring yourself back up, bring your hands into position, draw your knees back into a tabletop. Find your way back to your tabletop, checking back with your alignment of wrists, elbows, shoulders, knees and hips. And then tuck the toes, pelvis to heels, slowly begin to roll all the way up to your downward facing dog. And from here now, let's walk the feet in. So you can come right up onto your tippy toes and keep the legs nice and straight. This is a good practice to really dome into the spine and walk the toes forwards. We'll hang in Uttanasana. This time, take the feet to a hips width distance, so no wider than a narrow hips width. Catch hold of your big toes with your peace fingers, index and middle fingers, and then lengthen the spine with an inhale. And as you exhale, fold all the way forwards into your Uttanasana. Bring weight slightly forwards, heavy through the head. Let the elbows bend out to the sides. Keep drawing in through the belly. Take a round of breath, heavy head, strong legs. And release. Release your fingertips down. And then bend the knees. Let the belly come to the thighs as you begin to roll all the way up. Take an inhale, the arms wide, all the way up to the sky with your inhale. Step just to come to the front of the mat, the big toes touch. And exhale, coming back into your chair pose. Inhale, sweep the palms beside you as you rise up. Exhale, sink a little deeper, tucking the tailbone under, scooping through the belly. Inhale. And exhale, fold all the way forwards. Halfway lift as you find a straight spine. And exhale, place your hands down. Get ready to either step or float to set your plank pose. And through your choice of vinyasa. If you're going through chaturanga, elbows close to the body and don't go too low. Lift up as you inhale, opening the shoulders. Downward facing dog, we roll over those toes as we find down dog. A deep inhale, a deep exhale. The next inhale, we'll raise left leg to the sky, straight and strong. As we exhale, we'll step it forwards, warrior one. Back foot 45 degrees as you rise up. Sink deeper. Excuse me. So find your lunge. Really get strong in the legs and pull up through the belly all the way up to the fingertips. Inhalation. Exhale. From here, opening it up into our warrior two. So again, you might want to rearrange the shape of the feet. Feel that you're strong and stable in your lunge. You're drawing in through the belly. You're bringing energy all the way up to the crown of the head, softening shoulders and shooting it out through the fingertips. One more inhale. One more exhale. Now straightening that front leg as you inhale. Reaching for the opposite wall, exhale. Glide, keep the body in a straight line. And we're coming to our Trikonasana, our triangle pose. Reach that right arm to the sky. So now from here, settle into the strength in your legs, especially that left leg strong. Lengthen through the left side of your torso, contract through the right. Length through left, contract through the right. Gaze to the sky beyond the fingertips, inhale. And exhale, release this, coming back into your warrior. We'll reverse the warrior, so sink down into warrior two, palm to the sky, inhale. So you can either stay here in your revolved warrior or you can deepen it by finding a bind here. Bring the right arm behind you and tuck the fingertips into the hip crease. You reach that left arm over the head and you gaze behind you, behind that right shoulder. You take an inhale here. Now, if you have this bind, you can keep it because we can start to turn, to come into our wide-legged forward fold, our Prasarita Padottanasana. So you turn to the long length of your mat. You can keep your bind. If you don't have it, you don't need to have it. You can come all the way down without it. But if you keep the bind, your left hand will come to your right ankle and your right fingertips will come to your left hip crease. So go there if you weren't there already. And now drop the heavy head down towards the earth. Rotate the torso so you gaze up towards the sky. But keep the heaviness in the skull, which will become like a plumb line through the head and all the way down into the earth. Rotate, one more inhale, look towards the sky, and exhale, release. those arms down. Fingertips down to the floor. Halfway lift. So we're going to find a ninja lunge at the back of your mat. So turn your right foot to the back corner. Gently with that knee. So if you have knee issues, just take it super slowly and support yourself as you come down. If you're okay, you bring the hands in prayer. If you can come to the heel, go there. That's your full expression. But if you're happier to stay on the ball of your foot, sometimes that feels better. Inhale. Now we're going to travel to the front of the mat. So you either support yourself, or if you have the strength, you keep your hands in prayer. So I'm going to support myself here as I start to travel, but you can keep the hands in prayer. Turn your left toes to face the corner of the mat. The knee follows that same direction. The hands come into prayer. We take an inhale. Lifting the crown of the head, we exhale and we begin to turn. Facing the front of the mat now, so turn your left toes to face front, your right knee down. And we'll come to our crescent moon lunge, our vinyasa. So release your back toe. Inhale as we rise up to find that extension. Sink deeper into your hips. Lift the rib cage. And you'll feel that as you lift rib cage, you're finding a back bend here, but without sinking down into the lower spine and feeling compression there. So you want to lift out of the compression by lifting the ribs. Inhale. Exhale as you release. Sit down and we'll fold into that half split, your Ardha Hanuman. So you start to come all the way back. Use the support of the fingers. Just be very mindful of your knees when we're moving into postures like this. Lift up. Use your fingertips in a tripod position to support you. Take an inhale here. Now really activate through this left leg, through the ball of the foot in the big toe. Inhale. Casting the heart forward, exhale. This is our first ripple. Inhale, chin to chest as you ripple up. Exhale, cast heart forwards. Now really try to draw that left hip back as you forward fold. Inhale, the last ripple, lift it up. And exhale, drawing the left hip back as you cast the heart forwards. Now push with your fingertips to slowly come forwards. Place the hands either side of your left foot. Tuck your back toe. Inhale, step it back to your downward facing dog. Exhaling as you sink a little deeper down into those heels. Let the chest move through, let the head be heavy. A deep inhalation. And a deep exhalation. Bend your knees. Belly to thighs, look forwards. And you choose to either step or float to the front of your mat. You halfway lift as you find a straight spine. The head is heavy as you forward fold all the way down. Keep drawing in through the belly. Inhale as we rise it up through our chair pose. Exhale as you sink a little bit deeper. Draw in through belly, inhale. Exhale, come into a half chair. So sink deeper, deeper down into a really low chair. Inhale here. Exhale, bring it all the way down. So sit down onto your sit bones. And then wrap the arms around the knees and we'll hug in, balancing on our sit bones here. So check that you have arrived more or less in the middle of your mat. So you've got space behind you. We'll come into our boat poses. So we're going to do a sequence of 3 boat poses. So I'll give you options, different variations here. So first of all, you could come into your boat pose with your knees bent. You could hug the backs of the knees if that's easier to then find that lift. We want to really lift up. So hold the backs of the knees if you find it tricky to find that lift. The knees can be bent, or if you're quite happy here, you can have your legs straight. Take an inhale. As we exhale, we're going to come into a low boat. So press down through your lumbar spine, straighten your legs, squeeze your glutes. Come all the way back up so you can come up with knees bent if you're using bent knees here, or legs straight if you're straight. Exhale, we're going to do 3. This is number 2. Press down through the lumbar spine, lower the legs just a few millimeters off the mat, and then inhale all the way back up. Exhale, this is our last one. Press down through lumbar, squeeze those glutes, and come all the way down onto your backs. Well done. Take an inhale. Sigh it out with your exhalation. Good. All right, so we're going to come into happy baby. So hug the knees in, catch the inside of your feet, bring the soles of the feet up to the sky. So we want to have the soles of the feet parallel with the ceiling. take an inhale. As you exhale, draw your tailbone down. So you can really feel as you draw tailbone down and chin in towards chest. You can feel that length through the spine. Take one more inhalation. If it's tricky for you to hold the soles of the feet, you can always catch around the backs of the knees so it's not such a strain. Exhale as you keep hold of that right leg and release your left leg all the way down to the floor. Place your left hand on the front of your left hip. Slide that left heel all the way down. So we're coming into half happy baby here. Inhale. Exhale. Heavy through spine and skull and pelvis. Release the sole of the foot. Draw that right knee in towards your chest with an inhale. As we exhale, we're going to roll over, coming into a gentle twist. So just bringing this right leg all the way over to the left side. Shift the back of your left shoulder to the left side of the mat and turn the head to gaze over the right shoulder. You can extend that right arm. So just coming into a twist. Let the body be very heavy. Release and relax. Take an inhale. Take an exhale. And coming all the way back to the center. We're going to switch sides. So just hug the knees in towards your chest. Squeeze the knees into your chest. Maybe a little rock from side to side. And then we're going to take it to the other side. So come into your half happy baby here. Catch the sole of your left foot. Slide that right leg down. The right hand on the front of the right hip. Check that the sole of the foot is parallel with the ceiling. Check that the whole of the body is relaxed and heavy. Take a round of breath. And release. Hugging that left knee in towards your chest with an inhale. Exhale. Use the right hand to roll that left knee all the way over. And then your last little adjustment here, shift the back of your right shoulder over to the right side of the mat. Extend your left arm out as you gently turn the head to gaze over your left shoulder. Let go through the belly. Let the bones be heavy. Take another inhale. Your last exhale. And then very gently come all the way back to the center. All the way back to the center. Hug the knees in towards your chest with a little rock from side to side, and let's bring ourselves into Savasana. So take your legs down. Let your feet roll out to the sides. And really feel that you've got your shoulder blades nice and flat beneath you. So roll the shoulders underneath you. The arms are externally rotated, so you have the backs of the hands on the floor and the palms open to the sky. Lengthen through the back of the neck, chin to chest, inhale. And then as you exhale, you can sigh it out and release completely. So coming into your Savasana now, just for a couple of minutes. Let the body be very heavy. Relax through the bones. Relax the muscles. Feel that your toes are relaxed, your ankles are relaxed, your knees are relaxed, and your hips are relaxed. The pelvis is heavy and relaxed, and the belly is relaxed. The rib cage, the lungs, and the shoulders are relaxed. Feel that the elbows are relaxed. The wrists, the thumbs, and all of the fingers completely relaxed. Relax the spine. The spine completely relaxed. Relax your throat, your jaw, your tongue. Relax the cheekbones. Soften the skin around the eyes and relax the eyeballs. Relax the space in between the eyebrows. And relax the back of the head. Relax the brain. Relax the whole of the body completely. Slowly come back to the body. Take your time as you bring some energy to your fingertips and to your toes. As you slowly begin to bring a bit of movement, you could hug the knees in towards your chest. You could roll over to the right side. Slowly moving through a fetus shape as you come over to the right side, slowly coming all the way up. Time as you come up and keep the eyes closed, and let's find our way to a comfortable seat to close the practice. So coming back to your Sukhasana, your sweet seat, finding your way back to a comfortable seated position. Let the arms relax as you place the hands on the thighs. You can have the palms down or up. You could make a mudra with index finger and thumbs. Find your way down into the sit bones, the heaviness of the sit bones connected to the earth. Relax the belly. Draw energy up through the spinal column all the way up to the crown of your head. Feel that the shoulders are relaxed, the heart open. Feel the throat relaxed, the jaw, the tongue and the eyes all completely relaxed. And feel the energy lifting up to the crown of the head. Just noticing the difference in your energy after your practice, just from moving and breathing and connecting to the body. Just become aware now of the energy within. Bringing the palms of the hands together now and draw your prayer to your heart. Bring the thumbs to the sternum and just coming back to the intention that you set at the beginning of your practice. Just returning to that intention, that invitation in the heart space. And closing our practice, just a moment of gratitude in the heart space. Gratitude for our healthy bodies, our healthy minds, for the wisdom of this ancient practice, and for being here now. Let's draw our prayer up to bring the thumbs in between the eyebrows, connecting here to the third eye, chakra, our seat of vision, awareness, wisdom, intuition. And the prayer coming back down through the heart, and then very gently fold forwards, offering our prayer to the earth. Come up slowly, softly blinking the eyes open. Namaste, everyone.